Hi guys, how are you doing? Okay, so this is the reading, a general tarot reading for the month of September 2017. So since it's a general one, it applies to all signs and is not as personalized as if you would get one made specifically for you. So if you want to get one that's like completely aligned to your energies and what you're going through at the moment, let me know. I'm going to leave the link below for you to get a personalized reading. I would love to help you with that. Okay, so before we start, it's always good for you to remember that in these readings, especially these are general, it's great for you to take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? Some things will resonate, some things will apply to your life, some other things may not resonate because they might be information or messages directed to somebody else. Remember that a lot of people watch these readings, a lot of different signs, so not everybody's going to be going through everything in the reading. So just take what makes sense for you. Take the guidance and the advice that makes sense for you. So in this month of September, it seems like we're going to start off with a little bit of a heavy energy, which is the Ten of Swords. A little bit of a feeling of being exhausted, tired. Some of us are going to feel betrayed. Some of us are going to feel like we have reached rock bottom, the lowest of the lowest point in a certain aspect of our lives. Some of us are going to feel brokenhearted because of relationships leaving. Some of us are going to feel brokenhearted because of situations ending, okay? Cycles closing, chapters closing. Some of us are going to feel very betrayed, backstabbed specifically, and like we cannot handle this anymore, a specific situation, and we're going to be in the need of letting that situation get to its natural end. Some of us are going to have to face that fact in the month of September. Okay, Ten of Swords. Besides that, the challenge that we're going to be facing is to change your perspective. So it seems like this rock bottom is there for a reason. It seems it's going to actually serve us. So the thing is that we need to find a way to see it for what it is and see that if something's leaving our life, if something is coming to an end, it's because it's better that way. Even if it hurts, even if it's difficult for us to see, we have to understand that that's the case. And that shift in perspective might be a little challenging, but it's necessary. We may also find ourselves waiting, and that wait for something might make us feel uncomfortable. So what's behind the whole situation? Everything that is going to happen in the month of September is going to be intended for us to gain a higher mastery of ourselves. Everything that shows up in relationships, in finances, in health, everything that shows up is intended to make us stronger, to make us more aligned to our vision, and to take all of our talents, all of the things we have spent a lot of time building, talents, hobbies, activities, studies, tools, and abilities that we have nurtured for years. Through this situation in the month of September, they're going to reach higher grounds, and we're going to gain a higher mastery of ourselves. There's a possibility that by everything that happens in September, we might be healing a part of our hearts which was a little cold, because we have here the Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords describes generally a woman. Generally, it doesn't have to be that way. An air sign doesn't have to be that way either, but it's usually the case. And this is a person who has been so hurt and has gone through so many difficult things that they have become cold, distant from their emotional connections. They have closed their hearts to a certain extent, and they have become a little critical. So what I'm getting from this reading is that we're going to be healing that aspect of ourselves through what happens in this month of September, and we're going to gain mastery over that. We're going to gain healing over that part of us that we had sort of neglected or allowed to be protected into a very cold space. So what is going on in the month of August, the past month? That will be the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. So these are very positive, loving cards, and this is in the near past. So since this reading is for September, there's a possibility these cards are applying for August or before. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage, and the Two of Cups is a card of love, romance, and partnerships and connections. So there's a possibility in the month of August some of you may have known or like met your person, you know, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, the person you can actually go into marriage with. There's a possibility some of you met this person in August. There's also a possibility that there was a lot of love and connection in the month of August to someone who is very dear to you. There's also a possibility that you were in a relationship which was very harmonious, beautiful, and loving, and suddenly it came to an end. I'm guessing around the time of the eclipse because we have the Ten of Swords beginning September. That could be a possibility for some of you. Some of you are thinking in your mind space about love because we have the Lover's card and the Daughter of Pentacles. Some of you are thinking about a love interest that could be an earth sign, could be a very kind, gentle, sweet, patient, consistent person. And you might be thinking about this person in a like in a loving way, like in a romantic way. Or there's a person like this in your mind. Maybe you are this person, maybe you are, you know, anything related to love and a person of this sort. Maybe there's two different things in your mind, love and loving relationships, romance, and maybe you're worried about someone. Maybe you're thinking about someone with this description. In the near future, it seems like by the end of September and the following month, the beginning of October, you're going to be feeling a lot more harmonious emotionally, a lot more emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be feeling and gaining a lot of wisdom, stability, support with your connections with others. So there's a possibility that you're going to be doing a lot of collaborations, a lot of teamwork, a lot of activities, shared goals, shared dreams. And by going after these things, you're going to be feeling emotionally fulfilled, okay? A lot of community time, spending time with family, friends, a lot of connections, and a lot of overcoming of obstacles through the support of others around you. The energies that are representing you right now are Justice card and the Eight of Wands. So these are both eights. That's interesting. Justice is a card that might be letting us know that you're feeling or waiting for justice to be bestowed upon you. So if you feel like somebody has been unfair to you, you're kind of like waiting for that divine justice to come in. There's a possibility that you're very aware that you have to make a choice and that you need to make a choice in a very just way. Knowing that your decision and your decision is going to impact everybody around you, positively or negatively, and that's why you are so conscious that your decision needs to be fair and diplomatic in a way. Also, the universe seems to be coming in, aligning the pieces for you in the month of September. Maybe through a trip, maybe someone is coming to visit you, maybe you're going to visit someone. But it seems like this trip that you do is going to be important in some shape or form. The energies around you are the Five of Pentacles. So this is a card of being left out in the cold. Somebody's being left out in the cold. Maybe that's you, maybe that's someone else. Maybe it has something to do with that initial situation that we were talking about. Feeling betrayed. Maybe somebody's feeling betrayed. Somebody's feeling abandoned. Somebody's feeling pain. Somebody's feeling heartbreak. Could be you, could be somebody else. But that's the energy that is around you. So don't let yourself be affected by this energy if you know that energy is not yours, okay? The energies of your hopes and fears, you hope to have this abundance, prosperity, your life figured out. You hope and your dream is to have balance in all areas of life, but at the same time you're afraid of what needs to happen for you to get there. The work that needs to be put in, the person that you need to transform into to get that goal manifested. In the outcome, we have the Four of Swords and the Four, which is the Emperor. We have a lot of repeating numbers. It's so interesting. We have the 8 in Justice and the 8 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Swords and the card number 4, which is the Emperor. 44 and 88. Those who know numerology can figure that out for me. Okay, so the Four of Swords It's a card that describes the need to be in connection with ourselves. It's a card of retreating. So you may find yourself at the end of September retreating, traveling, going into your own cocoon, like connecting to yourself, resting a lot. We also have the Emperor, which means that some of you might be dealing with an Aries, some of you might be having power struggles at the end of the month, or others might be feeling very stable, very grounded in their masculine energies. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Many of you will be still waiting for your ships to come in, which I remind you is the challenge as well for this month, the Hangman, which is a card of waiting. So it seems like things that you want are not necessarily manifesting as quick as you would like, and there's a possibility that you need to wait. But I feel like you're gonna be waiting peacefully, which is great. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this applies to you, and I hope that it can serve you navigating the energies of the month of September. If you need anything, please let me know. I'm going to be leaving my link of my website below. You can check out our website. We have a nice blog. We have a lot of guided meditations. We have card readings, personalized card readings, and a lot of cool things that you can sign up and receive for free. So I hope you join us, and I hope you have a wonderful month this September. Bye-bye.